Alrighty, guys, welcome to another episode of I Never Met a Stranger I Didn't Like, and I have a great guest with me, Jackson Savage. What is up, buddy?
Hello. What's up, man?
How you doing? Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. This is awesome. Yeah,
you got something coming up here, haven't you?
huge. And we're right here at the site of it. Claremore Lake. You couldn't have picked a better spot to do this podcast.
We're going to hear all kinds of stuff. I hear geese in the background. I hear birds, but I mean, you guys can just like close your eyes and relax.
Might hear some roaring of the alligators that they put in. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, they got all those alligators.
They put
right?
a breeding pair back into the lake to get it back to its natural glory.
To the natural habitat of the gators. Because we got what? Gator Fest coming up.
Yes, sir. Gator Fest, May 18th.
Oh,
and
heck yeah.
That's a Saturday this year. We've been doing it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is the first time we're actually, we're stepping it up. I'd say probably times 10.
Times 10.
Yeah.
So what day is it? May 18th, right?
May 18th. Yep. It's going to be from noon until the lake closes, 10 o'clock. We're going to try to wrap it up before that and get to the after party over at Buckets,
Heck
right?
Yeah. Get a little party.
And I think they're going to have a food truck too. They haven't announced who it's going to be yet, but they're going to have a food truck over there from about, 10 to 2 a.m.
You got to have food.
You have to.
Food.
You have to.
Keeps the party going longer.
And yeah, I mean, we're going to have 2 food trucks. We got the Masala Skillet. You probably know Jeremy.
Oh, yeah.
Good guy. You should have him on, actually.
I know. I need to get him on there.
Interesting.
Maybe he'll
guy.
bring me some food.
Yeah, he's got the curry.
Food.
And the big one, the Bayou. I don't know if you've seen them. They have like 100 million followers on Facebook or something. Yeah, and it's crazy.
Good food. I mean, that kind of fits right in with the theme of everything.
Oh, yeah.
On here.
It just worked out perfectly. I reached out to them. I was like, hey, I need a food truck.
Yeah.
I got this big thing going on. I'm starting to get nervous. I don't have a solidified food truck yet. And they're like, we're really interested. That sounds perfect. It fits in right with what we do. We'll check the schedule. And they checked their schedule. And the one day they had open in May was May 18th.
Meant to be.
It was fate. It was just, I couldn't believe it. So
what kind of, we got people coming walking around. They're going to do a little exercising, and out of nowhere, here comes the wind. So we'll get that out later. But so what kind of gave you what made you want to start this?
Oh man, I've told this story so many times. It was so fun because I heard about it. And the story starts actually probably in around 2011 when I first heard the rumors. I don't know. Yeah. You're from Claremore.
Yeah, right? I heard the rumors too.
You heard them too. Okay. Loch Ness Monster, right?
Yeah, there's something in the water.
Yeah. And one time, and I don't know, I don't know if they were just whatever, but we thought we saw it.
Yeah.
Right? Way back in the day. Little things swimming through. Could have been a gar, but... And so the rumors spread more and more. And all the way up until 2022, a week before they shot it, there were a lot of sightings. They were talking about it. And it was like, alligator in the lake, alligator. And then they just pulled it up and shot it they didn't consult anybody. They didn't say, it was crazy. It was just overnight. They pulled it out, shot it. We didn't get a picture. You know what I mean? It was kind of like they swept it under the rug.
They tried to hide it. Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. I feel like they try to hide it. So me and my brother were like, let's go get in the boat. Let's go out there. We're going to be gator hunters. We're going to find this thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then all of a sudden they got it.
Yeah. And it was just it felt weird to me, the way that they did it and the way they handled it. And which, I don't care. I do love animals, but I'm not like a bleeding heart alligator advocate. But it's like, I felt like it was a bigger story than they let it be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so me and my fiance. It's kind of fun too.
So I don't know why everybody's so scared of it. It was a fun idea. Like
exactly.
The thing that was happening. Yeah.
And I don't want to get all political, but you can't even swim in the lake anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, whose kid's it going to eat? The kid that's breaking the rule? That kid's life matters too. But here's the deal. Me and my fiance were talking about it, and we're like, what we need to do is we need to do something. We need to let's just make a Facebook event. I'd say let's do a candlelit vigil. And we were kind of going back and forth, like, what is this going to be? But we got to do something, And so we put together a candlelit vigil event on Facebook, and it's probably still on there. You can find
I'm sure
the
it is,
original first one, and it was so hilarious, man. And it took off. It was viral. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, whenever you did it, when you put it up, I was ecstatic.
You were
thought it
right
was
there. I mean, I
hilarious.
saw the tattoo.
I've got the tattoo. I went to Rich over there at Secret Ink, and he inked me up. It's 2022 Claremore Lake, and I've got the gator right on my knee.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we'll talk about it after this, but I need you to hit him up for me. I hollered at him on Facebook, but I'm getting like the automated response.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him out at Gator Fest because, well, it's on topic, but off topic. I don't want to get on the contests part of it yet, but we're doing a contest for worst tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
sounds-
it would be awesome if Rich, if you're watching this, I don't know if it's going to come out before or whatever, but provide a prize for the worst tattoo contest. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a, $20, $50, whatever voucher for a cover up
holler.
or something, I don't know.
got every single one of my tattoos are done by Rich.
Oh, good. So you probably,
I've been there quite a few times.
excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I got off track. What was I talking about?
We were talking about
Roll the clip back.
Yeah. No, you kind of got the candlelit vigil. You
Yeah.
kind of blew up, and
Yeah. And so, yeah, it blew up on Facebook. We made the event, and I was just like, it just really fast went viral.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like thousands of people said they were going, and even more than that, interested.
yeah,
Excuse me. I got something in my throat.
good old wind starts blowing around. And
I know.
it literally was 4 mile an hour wind, and it said it was going to be that way, and now here it is.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Surprisingly, you can't hear it through the
I know
headphones. So
it's not too bad.
it feels good.
I'm trying to like cover it, like baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't hurt my mic. Don't get my mic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop it. So yeah, we made the event, and it went viral. And originally, obviously, it was a joke. I mean, it wasn't gonna be an actual thing, but it was it took off, and it was responded to so well that it was like kept getting closer. I mean, it was like a week out. You know? Like we made it like a week before the day. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't like you planned this like a couple months in advance. It was
No, I
something.
mean-
It was just a spur of the moment thing. You did it, and
right. Like I heard about the gator sighting, let's say probably May 5th, May 6th.
Mhm.
And then they killed it around May 10th. And then I made the thing May 11th, and Gator Fest was May 18th. And
Yeah.
it just was boom, boom, boom. And I had a lot of free time at the time. And I just kind of, I just got on it and made the thing. And so once we decided that it had to be a real event, like it was no longer a joke, I called up Joe from Parks and Recreation. I don't know if you know Joe, but he's a cool guy. He actually puts on the 4th of July festival here at the lake. He's the brains behind that. Shout out to Joe for even letting Gator Fest happen.
right. Thanks, Joe.
And I called him. I was like, hey, I don't know if you've seen it on Facebook or not, but this thing's kind of going viral, and I want to just make it a real thing. And he was like, yeah, sure, you go ahead. And he even gave me the spot for free. Like normally you have to rent it for $60 or whatever. And Joe just gave me the spot for free and said, do it. Just whatever.
Have fun.
Just follow the rules, pay your taxes, throw your trash away.
Yeah. No, stop.
And I'm like, okay, so we have permission. We're on.
Yeah.
Badass. Let's get us a food truck. And so luckily my buddy Nate, shout out to Nate. I wish he could be there. He can't be there this year, but he'll be there next year. A shout out to Nate. He he was one of the main people behind Gator Fest 1. It was like he came through with the pizza truck, and he got alligator on a stick and like this big, like 8 foot tall, it was 9 foot 6 inches. Alligator made out of balloons.
What?
Yeah. And I mean, were you there? I think you were at the first one.
I was
probably
at the first one. We just kind of came out and checked it out. I came out
yeah.
there because I was like, I got to be out there.
It was wild, wasn't it?
It was crazy.
I mean, just for it, obviously the amount of people that it said on Facebook didn't show up, which I was thankful for. It was going to be 1,000 people. I was like, I hope I don't go to jail or something. Like, I don't know if this counts as a riot or what, but so we had the first one. It worked out. It was all the news stations contacted me. I mean, prior to the thing, just because of how viral it went, they all hit me up. And so I did a couple of interviews with the news, Fox 23, Channel 6, Channel 8. Like, then they all came out to Gator Fest and covered the thing. Oh,
Hi
hello. Hey.
What's that?
That's with them.
That's over there. Yeah,
We're doing a podcast.
yeah. We're out here. There's a group. They're getting ready to go exercise. So they're right here next to us. The guy was like, "Hey, we come over here and hang out." And I'm like, "You're fine. This is for everybody."
Is this Roco Fit?
I don't know what
My mom used to do Roco Fit.
He said it was basically couch potato to 5K. So I guess they're just starting out, getting running. So hey, more power to them because that's more than I'm going to do.
Yeah, they are more willpower than I have.
Yeah, right.
I'll just do the couch potato part.
I don't like that idea.
I'll probably run a 5K at Gator Fest. We got 10 hours of live music.
You're going to be going crazy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're running around like crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm basically in charge of everything. Well, with my lovely family and all my people that help me. But
Yeah.
Hey, hello. Over there. We're doing a podcast.
We're directing everybody over to the side. I think we took their area.
Yeah, you can't see it, but there's a whole crowd of people coming up looking at us, and they are looking at us to tell them where to go. So
Yeah. So we're just directing. So that's good. I mean, that makes the podcast. It makes it real.
it makes it a lot better. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
glad
it's
we
fun.
decided to do it here.
Me too.
Do you do it at your house at all? You have like a
So,
studio?
I've done it at my house. I do it out of my office
Yeah.
sometimes. And then Susan over at 320 on Main, if they don't have anything going on, she's like, come on over here.
Oh, that's cool.
You can
That's
record
cool.
over here. So, and that place has got a special place in my heart, man. It used to be the music venue I used to run. So it really.
Oh, okay. That's where I know you from then.
Yeah, it
I was
probably is.
like, where do I know this guy? King of Clubs.
I have a mask. I don't look like I used to. I was skinny.
Can you talk into the mic?
Yeah, it was I was skinnier and I had no beard. And so it's like a mask that
I'm not
People
hearing
don't
you
hear it.
through my headphones that good. I don't know if it's.
you hear me now?
I just want to. I want the audio quality to be good on my podcast.
He's like, I want it to be the best.
It's gonna be the best, man. I'm excited. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Man,
we got way off track there.
I know.
Like
I just
me.
watched Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson. Did you see
Dude,
that one?
that was such a good episode. Hilarious.
wild.
Did you watch the Kill Tony with Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, and that's how I knew he was going to be on
Hilarious.
there. I was like, man, this is crazy. We're about to finally see a Tucker on Joe.
Yeah, I know. And it was, I mean, he did good.
He did.
He did.
Yeah, because you never know if he's a real person or not.
I know.
Right? Like,
You
is that little
see
laugh
him on
for
there.
real?
Yeah, you see him on TV and you're like, I don't know about this dude. But then you watch him and you hear him like, even
He's
like on there, you're like, all right, yeah, that dude, I might like this dude. He might
Well,
be
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
I felt like he was full of shit the first time he said he didn't have a TV.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
but I've
like,
been following
bull.
him for a while, and he says it every time. Like,
I don't know if he
do
would
not
have
own a
time.
TV.
I don't know if you'd have time for that. He's
I
like
guess not.
everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, he was in Russia
like
not
the
too long
noise
ago.
of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway, enough about the Tucker Carlson. Back to some Gator Fest.
Right.
All right, baby. We're rolling. We're live now.
So you had news anchors coming up to you, trying to
Yeah.
talking to you and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, it just kind of really took off.
Yeah, it really did. It was crazy. I got on the news, and actually the first podcast I ever did was because of the first Gator Fest. My cousin, Chris Cole, shout out to Chris. Hey, yo. He had a podcast called Jerd Knox. Check him out. It's pretty good. Like
Check it out.
they're nerds, but they're jocks.
Hey,
So they're
like-
jocks talking about nerdy shit.
that's pretty cool. I like that.
And so I called in. And so it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
But I called in and talked about Gator Fest on there. And so that got more people to come, you know, and then it snowballed into the thing. And so right after that, I made the second annual
Mhm.
event. Like the day after, the next day, I was like, this is an
We're doing
annual event now.
Yeah.
Like we can't let this Gator legend die because it's the coolest thing we have. I mean, honestly, out of everything we have in Claremore, King of Clubs was badass. Don't get me wrong.
It was good times.
But the Gator, I mean, what the
It was
hell?
big news. I mean, that's something that like that gator had to have been there for a while, regardless of somebody
Yeah.
let it go. It was big.
I know.
It was massive. So it had to have been there a while. And like, I'll tell you, the funny thing is when I was in high school, we were out here. I was with my girlfriend, my friend and his girlfriend. We were out on the back side over here. And we were sitting on a little bench over here.
Mhm.
And one of the girls goes, "Oh my gosh, there's an alligator." And we start busting up laughing. We tell them, "Dude, there's no alligators in this lake. There's no way that there can be a gator here. It wouldn't live." And it starts swimming up, and it was this massive beaver. And we're like, "Oh, I told you it's not a gator, you know?" And we all kind of went through, we were laughing about it. But then, like, I don't want to say how long afterwards, because I graduated a long time ago, but it was like, boom, here's a gator. And then people started posting pictures of it. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that does look like Claremore Lake. That
Right.
really does. And I was like, holy cow, maybe there really was one over there. And it's
I
been
know.
because it had to have been there for a while.
And I think, and the official story, they won't say this, but I think that proves it, right? Like when they find a 9.5-foot alligator, doesn't that prove that everybody's crackpot sightings were real?
I mean,
You
right?
know,
Yeah.
like there wouldn't be a legend for no reason. Like, but their official story is that somebody was raising it at their
Yeah.
house in their pond, and it got
Yep.
too big, and so they loaded up a 9.5-foot alligator in the back of their Ford Ranger,
Yeah.
or whatever, and drove over and just let it loose in the lake. I mean, that doesn't even add up to me.
Have you I mean, I've seen gators on in Louisiana and Texas and things like that frozen with their nose above. So they
Yep.
can
Brumation.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's to say it wasn't doing that here?
I know, and they won't say. I mean, I think it'd be cool, like right after this one, have the wildlife guy on. You know,
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. So tell me the real story.
but they won't talk to you. They hate us. They really do not want anything to do with the alligator drama. They want it to be swept under the rug, kill it, be done with it, put a story out. They don't want to get into the weeds about how long it really lived here
Right.
and how it never had a single incident of killing a person or a dog or a kid or anything.
That is insane.
I mean, they don't want to talk about it.
But
They just
People don't really realize how big this lake actually is.
Oh yeah, I mean
It's a pretty
big.
good
I don't know if you can
sized
see it on the
lake.
camera, but I mean, it's-
Yeah. I mean, it goes all the way back in there. If you look at the map on like Google, it is huge.
Oh yeah.
It's got a huge area. So he could have been off on one of these inlets
Oh, yeah,
coming
hiding
out
out
of
in
the
a cove.
creek, eating all the fish he could ever want.
Have you seen the movie Lake Placid?
I don't. Oh, wait. Is that with which one is that?
I don't remember who's in it, but it's big alligator,
yeah.
old lady's feeding it.
Yeah,
I kind of think
Is there-
that's probably what was happening.
probably. He probably was just used to. I mean, like I said, if somebody actually did, I mean, I do believe somebody had it.
Yeah,
and it
I
got to a
believe
point. Either it got loose or they let it go. It's kind of funny. I wish we would know who did it because that would be.
There's
That'd be awesome.
he definitely lives in Claremore still. I don't know who did it, but I'm very close to finding out, and I'm not going to tell anybody when I do.
Oh no, you got to keep it secret. It's just look kind of you.
I would like to know though.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, no, I used to think like at first I immediately thought like he just swam up the rivers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was thinking 9.5-footer, probably got too big for his little swamp down in Florida and or Texas or wherever, and
Yeah.
just swam north. And there's channels like he could swim all the way to this lake.
Well, there are. I mean, they have seen gators move north
Mm-hmm.
now, so we are seeing them migrate north. So it does happen, but that is pretty far for one to keep on going and nobody's seen them before he got here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And that's what they were saying, but I mean, they're hard to see.
Yeah.
Even in like a picture of one, it's hard to
well,
spot.
they can hold their breath forever.
Yeah.
So
And I thought that theory was at least possible, worth
Yeah.
looking into. And the wildlife people say, no, it was a pet. It was dumped. It was 9.5 foot when it was dumped. And I'm like, okay, maybe it was a pet, but I just don't see somebody loading a 9.5-footer up and dumping it in the lake. I just don't.
that's
I mean,
that's not a one person job. by the way.
especially when there's a confirmed report, and you can look this up. Jamie, pull this up. It's there was I think it was about 3 foot long back in 2014.
Mhm.
Have you seen this? It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a confirmed, like they found it and they even interviewed the sheriff or the wildlife guy or whatever, and he said it's not worth catching. It won't survive the winter.
Yep.
Too hard to catch. We'll just let it go. And so I didn't know about that at the time when I was spouting the migration stuff. So
Yeah.
I apologize. But my new theory has to be that one. I mean, what are the odds there's two?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean-
or maybe there was two. Maybe there's a lot.
Maybe there's another one in there.
There's probably at least
There's no telling what's
two
in
in
this
there
lake.
right now.
Yeah, there's no telling what's in this lake. But like, I remember back, I mean, like in the 2000, like that 2014, 2000 area where somebody had posted and she has said that they saw it in the lake and that it would like almost like, I think was it almost got our dog or something like that when it was little. And I think, and that's when they were like, oh, if it is there, you know, that's when they were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, if it's there, it's going to die.
Right.
It won't make it through the winter.
Which
But-
is crazy because these are supposed to be wildlife experts who don't even know about brumation. But
Right. I mean, in their defense, they don't deal with gators too much here.
yeah, that's
But-
true. That's true. They should at least know.
But they should have an. I mean, if somebody reports that there is a gator, and you should
Do a
maybe
little
do some
Googling.
look.
I'd Google it.
You could Google it. I mean,
would.
just as much as we could do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I just was, whenever they found it, I was blown away. And I was like, that gator was massive. And then alligator was born.
Yeah,
Mr. Al.
alligator. I mean, it's just the coolest story, I think. And we did start a petition like early on. My buddy Dylan, my good buddy Dylan, and check him out. Dylan Foudre, I think's how you say it. He's going to be on an episode of Pawn Stars coming up.
What?
I think it's coming out in
That's
June.
awesome.
You'll see him. He was the brains and the mastermind behind the petition to change the Claremore mascot from the zebras to the gators.
Yep.
Which I still think we should do. I mean, but the zebras is cool too.
I mean,
shout out to the
been around
zebras.
been around for a while.
Yeah, it is cool. But wouldn't that be cool?
It would be
Claremore
cool.
Gators.
Claremore Gators. But
So anyway, moving on. We did the first one. It was a wild success, better than I ever would have thought.
yeah,
Shout out to Harry and the Ranch. Shout out to Nate. Everybody that made it happen,
Yeah.
you know, and it worked out so good. I was like, we have to do the second one.
Yeah.
You know? And then the second one, our whole goal was to make it at least twice as big. And I think it ended up being 3 times as big.
oh heck yeah,
And so, yeah, we had the first one was just Harry and the Ranch. And then the second one was Harry and the Ranch. And we had Big Ravioli,
Yeah.
which was incredible. And then, of course, we had the Belvedere, which came out and rocked it. Do you know those guys?
Yep.
They're Claremore guys.
yep.
But yeah, so I mean, we ended up just totally killing it on that deal. And I'm like, okay, now we're set. It's an annual
It's
thing.
going.
3rd annual is happening. We're moving it to Saturday. We have 12 bands.
I saw that.
Or-
Well, like
They're not all bands.
Well, you got so I wrote it down because
Oh,
I'm
you
not
got
very
the
good
list.
remember. Yeah, so we've got Beans Comedy Special. They're going to be out there, so that'll be
That's just one guy. So that's
is
my
one?
buddy Jordan.
okay.
And he's going to come out and he's going to do like maybe a 15-20 minute comedy
Little
special,
stand-up.
kind of about Claremore, about everything. Just
That'll
kind
be
of
awesome.
He's hilarious. I mean, if anybody knows Jordan Whipkey, which I know a lot of people
Apology.
listen to this probably do, he's hilarious. Funniest guy you've ever met, probably. So
I'm
I'm
excited for that.
excited about that.
Yeah, and then Jarvis.
Jarvix. It's with an X. And this guy is he's funny too. So that's why I kind of put them together. It's like he's a ukulele kind of comedy rock, like
Yeah,
I don't know, a little bit like Ed Sheeran, I guess, like using a looper pedal and kind of like a one-man band type thing.
yeah,
He's going to be awesome. Like
that'll be awesome.
I think he's from Oklahoma City, but he saw the thing and he supported the movement. He totally gets it.
He's like, I want to be part of that.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, shout out Jarvix, you're in.
Yeah. And then we got Kyle Maine.
Kyle Maine. Yeah, I like Kyle. I think he's friends with Belvedere. He's friends with those guys. He reached out to me. Colton West, same thing. That's his buddy. And so what do we got? A Seta. That's going to be cool. It's kind of an electronic set.
Okay.
It's, should be exciting. I think it's his first show.
Oh, really?
Actually.
I'll say because I don't know if I've heard that one.
Yeah,
I heard his name before. So yeah,
he's gonna do. I mean, he's a producer, so he's making the beats, and he's just gonna like play them and then do some singing over it. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
and of course Donnie. Everybody loves
Cliff.
Donnie.
I mean, and
Cliff Diver.
You guys, I mean, if you haven't listened to Cliff Diver, they're
gotta check out Cliff Diver.
amazing.
I mean, they're
awesome guys. Great band.
Incredible. And Donnie, I've known Donnie forever. He's basically the best talent to ever come out of Claremore. I mean, he's the man, and his brother Ethan too. Shout out to Ethan.
And Ethan, I've known Ethan for a long time as well.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I was in the music industry for a long time.
So they played their last slice, played up at the King of Clubs all the time, I'm sure.
Yep.
So I mean, Donnie's been a Claremore veteran since day one.
Yeah, I used to be in a band when I was in high school, and then I went into the music industry. I went into sound engineering, and I never used anything. I just went into the producing side of it, put it on shows, and running the venue and things like that. And so that's kind of where I went. And I never really did much with the sound until now.
Well, now you know what you're doing on this, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
What was your band?
Something to Prove. It's a terrible name, but we were just a little.
You guys ever play with From the Upright?
Oh yeah,
at all? I love those guys.
From the Upright. I love all those guys.
Those are the coolest
good guys. I mean, I really want to put together an old a show from the 2000s. Let's do it. Let's everybody out there, all you guys, Shades of Grey. Oh, you remember Shades of Grey?
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in years.
Upright. I mean, we had some good bands back in the day. I'll tell you, man. And I would love to get a show together and have all these old bands. We're all old now and
Yeah.
like probably way out of shape.
Way
but
better at
well,
playing music though.
I know.
probably.
So
I know Cody Woody is. Shout out to him.
yeah, Cody. Yeah, and then you got Davey Rumsey. You've got Chris and trying to remember who else is in there, but they've started another band too. So
Oh, really?
from the Upright, they're in
That's
another
cool.
band, and they're actually really good.
Good.
I'm sorry, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
Davey and Chris. I've known Chris before, like way back. Our
That's cool.
parents knew each other, and I knew him whenever we were little kids, and so
Yeah.
we kind of ran, periodically through time, we just run into each
Right.
other and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And
You
then
talking about Rumsey?
Davey Rumsey,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah, Davey.
I've met him a couple times.
Yeah,
I know.
he's a good dude too.
Cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good musicians. Great, actually, not good musicians. They're great musicians.
Yeah.
They really are very talented. So,
That's awesome.
but
I almost had Cody Woody talked into flying in from West Virginia or wherever
So-
he lives, but
do you know that Cody Woody actually was part of actually was in a band with me,
oh, no way.
and he was part of the six of us growing up. Like, he was one of my best friends.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
cool.
Cody is amazing. He's actually in North Carolina now, and
Oh,
he's
that's where it is.
and he's kind of he does a lot of touring. He's a country music
Yeah,
guy now, in
yeah.
which he went from metal, this hardcore metalhead, to
A lot of
this
them do.
this grungy, dirty country guy, and a good country.
Back to his roots.
Yeah, and I think he was in North Carolina for too long because he really
Yeah.
picked up that hick accent,
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
hardcore. I saw him. It's been a couple of years since I saw, well, probably like 2017, seen him again, and he had like this super thick. I'm like, where did you get this accent? He's like, I don't know, man, it just came out.
You play the mandolin
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah,
and it'll-
you've been hanging around too many of them country boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been awesome.
Sitting on the
Next
front
year,
porch
Cody.
too
Next
much.
year, Cody will come out here. Cody, you got to come out next
Oh,
year.
he'll be here. Next year it's going to be huge. I'm going to have to go before the special event committee and get a permit and everything. So if anybody wants to sponsor,
Sponsors.
who's watching this, I think it's going to be like $200 to get the permit next year because it's already so big, and it's getting bigger. And I already talked to Joe. He said if it gets like much over 100 people, then we got to go special event committee, let the whole town know what's going on, increase police force, that
Oh,
whole thing.
yeah.
So we were able to not do that this year, but next year we're
We're
gonna
gonna have to do that next year. Yeah.
But it's cool. It's that next step,
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it keeps
I don't
growing. That's
want
part
to do
of it.
it, but it's
It's kind of your goal. I mean, is to
Yeah.
keep going and growing. I mean, it could be huge. It
Yeah.
could be one of those things that Claremont's known for eventually. You know what I mean? It
That
really
was the
can.
goal from the very first start. Like when we decided it was no longer a joke, that it's a real thing. We're like, okay, it's the next Bluegrass Chili Fest. I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
could
like
be. It
the
really could be.
Claremore- and it is now already. I mean, it's the
We
third
got-
annual. Like
we've
we're
got-
already there.
I mean, we've seen, you said Big Ravioli. We
I
got them
love
coming
Big
back.
Black Mesa is actually Harry and the Ranch, but they changed their name and
Oh,
kinda
okay.
updated their sound a little
Okay,
bit. So
well, that'll be
that's-
fun.
Yeah, it'll be
That'd be
exciting.
awesome. And then lizard meat. I don't know lizard meat. Yeah, what's that?
I don't know either.
He's like, lizard meat. He's like, actually, I don't know.
I don't know either. Are you familiar with Black Sabbath?
Of course.
I'm thinking it's something kind of like that, or maybe like modern, more like even heavier. I think it's kind of a heavy.
All right.
doom,
You got
fuzz.
music for everybody.
That's what I
Really,
think
yeah.
Lizard Meat is,
We'll
but I
find
don't.
out. Yeah, and then
Belvedere,
Belvedere,
of course,
Chris.
and Velvet Flame Cult. They're new. I haven't actually talked to them yet. I talked to their, I don't know, I guess it's their manager, Sherry.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, that they'll play it. And I hope they show up. I haven't talked to them.
I hope so.
I mean, I did
'Cause,
see they posted. They said they were excited about it, but I have not actually talked to them. But I think they're cool.
they're going to be doing the after party too, right?
Yep. And I put them at the end. They're doing the after party, and they're big right now. I mean, I saw their a couple of their videos.
Mhm.
They got I mean, just kind of a vintage sound, but hardcore a little
Love it.
bit. I don't know. They're really awesome. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah,
for them,
I mean,
so.
it's a killer lineup. It's going to
Isn't
be. I mean, really, it really
Yeah.
is a good lineup. There's a couple on there. I'm like, I don't know who that is, but for the most part, I'm like, yeah, these guys are amazing. You've got some really good bands. When I saw that and you posted, I was like, dang, all right, yeah. It'll be a good show.
Zach Bryan said he couldn't make it, but next year I think he's going to be there.
I'm still trying to get Zach Bryan on the podcast. I've messaged him. Everybody needs to message him and tell him to come be on this podcast because, I mean, he is from Oologah, and this is for Claremore Rogers County. And
get his sister on, too. She's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I'll take – yeah, we can get her on there, too. Let's do it.
She's funny. Okay.
And
what
then
else we got?
We talked about the food trucks that are coming out there. So we got the Bayou and the Solid Skillet, and then you had somebody sponsored. You got somebody for your t-shirts.
Yeah. So she's been with us for day one. Annie Sawdust Designs, Angela. She's the best. She used to be a teacher and she retired from teaching, and she's always wanted to do like arts and crafts for a living. It's been so cool seeing her thing grow from.
Oh yeah, I remember
she had just started, on the first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you saying?
I was gonna say I remember seeing her when she did first start. I remember all that. Yeah, when she came out, but she designed the shirt for you guys and all that, right?
Yep. First 2 years she did the shirts, and then she did cups and coasters. I mean, earrings. Like she does everything. And it's expanding so much. Go check her booth out. It's
you guys have to check that out.
What is it? Back in the day, or I don't remember where it is. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in one of those. It's
downtown Claremore. Just go to all the stores down there.
I mean, there's lots of good stuff downtown. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's the best. She's really getting way better, and she's got a whole new t-shirt printing thing. I was gonna wear the shirt today, but I was running late. I didn't get it, so I got my nice elephant
shirt on. I love it. Those are the best shirts,
aren't they?
Yeah, I've got a moth one that everybody's like, "Well, you got butterflies on." Like, the moths. Look at them. But yeah, I mean, even if it was butterflies, I don't care. I got 2 girls, so
I have one girl, as you can see.
Yeah, right? I've had plenty of painted toenails and fingernails as well. Yeah,
you have to. Definitely. If you're gonna be a good dad, you gotta get
you gotta be. Yeah, if you're gonna be a girl dad, you're gonna have to get.
Shout out to Sonny. Love you, Sonny.
Hey, Sonny. And we got a spot. You got sponsor from the American Shaman in Owasso.
Yep, American Shaman. Go see them. They got CBD dog treats. Relax your dogs for 4th of July. They got all kinds of stuff. Free Gatorade.
My dog's getting old, and she has like terrible arthritis in her neck and stuff like that. So that's kind of stuff like right up the alley.
Go talk to Adam in there. They'll fix you up.
But they're going to be they're sponsoring. They're bringing the free Gatorade.
Yep. Gatorade. They've been with us since day one. Every year, Gatorade for free. And they got the prizes and stuff,
for it. Yeah,
all kinds of little things.
Because we talked about there's going to be some categories of some contests, right?
Oh yeah.
I saw best Crocs, cutest dogs, and we said earlier. You gotta have the cutest dogs. That means everybody just brings out the dogs.
That kind of started because we like had a little time to fill, and we were setting stuff up. And we're like, kind of awkward. What can we do? And I was looking around. There's a bunch of cute dogs, and my fiance Sarah, she's like, hey, let's just have a cute dog contest.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bring up your dogs.
Who doesn't like a cute dog contest?
Oh, it's the best. Shouts outs to Magnus, Magnus, the Irish Wolfhound. You see him on Facebook?
So an Irish Wolfhound is actually my dream dog. Like I'm going to have one.
Oh yeah, they're so big.
They're huge, but they're like just these big softy. Yeah. But if you did walk into somebody's house and you see that looking at you growling, it's not going to be. You're going to be scared regardless. But
I'd rather see that than like a Rottweiler. Still though, I'd pet it
100%.
I'd break into the house just to pet the dog.
I actually I thought I was going to die from somewhere else. I used to do pest control, and these Rottweilers. There's 3 of them, and I texted the dude. I said, "Hey, I'm on my way. Make sure the gate's locked. Dogs are up. They're good to go, man." So I start treating, and I get to the backyard, and I'm up on this huge deck, and I see the dogs. They come running from the front, and they don't stop. They just jump on the door, and the door swings wide open. And I'm like, all I have is this little backpack spray on with my wand, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die.
Spray them.
3 of them, they're standing around me like a wolf pack, hair standing up. And I'm like, this is it. I'm dead. Like, I'm going to die because dude's not around. And I'm like, this is it. Here he comes running out in a towel, wrapping it on. He comes out of the shower, and he's like, naked. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know they were. I said, no, they broke your door. And then he started cussing, of course. Oh my, get in the house. Beating them. I was like, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just like squirting them. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I'm like, if I run, I'm dead. So yeah, I would definitely want to walk up on that instead of
Rottweiler over Rottweiler all day.
And
I got bit by a pit bull once. Same situation. I was leaf blowing, and the guys they were in the house, but like, I don't know, they broke through the door. So it came up, and I didn't even see them coming or hear it. It's loud.
Yeah.
going like this, and I didn't even know what it was. I just felt a sting on my leg. I had no clue there was even dogs.
Yeah.
So I turn around and I see a 3-legged pit bull standing there, dude. It's like,
Oh,
man. And
Yeah.
blood coming out of my leg and everything.
You're like, oh man, I'll tell you though, I've been bit by more French bulldogs than any other dog in the world. They are little heel biters because they sneak up on you. They come, a lot of times they come out of these little tiny dog doors and they see you and they just hightail it right for you until you turn around, and then they're like, oh, hey, you're bigger than me. But they don't, if you don't catch them, they'll get you.
I'll tell you, the Pomeranian is probably the most vicious dog known to man.
They are, I mean,
It's like,
and Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas, I tell you right there, they are, I've never been to somebody's house where their Chihuahua was nice.
No,
Never. I've never been.
Exists.
So, I mean, maybe to them, but not to us.
Maybe if there's like a long-haired Chihuahua out there, it might be nice.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dog.
I'm sorry to anybody out there who has Chihuahuas and loves them, but not my dog.
They're nice if you get to know them.
Yeah. But I mean, I have a mutt. She's a terrier mix of some sort. I've had her. She is my first kid.
Like small.
I say she's fat now. She's getting old. So she's like, just gains weight, but she's probably like 15, 20 pounds, somewhere in there. But she's not full like terrier, but she was my first kid. I had her before I had kids, before I was married and anything. And now we have a miniature dachshund.
Oh,
and
that's
that
cute.
thing is
Long hair or short?
Short hair, but he was the most stubborn thing I've ever met. Like, not just dog, stubborn thing I've ever met in my life.
Like
but
with potty training or
potty training, everything. And he's still like, he does not learn. He just goes, he just beats his own drum. Like
small dog, small brain.
Yeah. Well, he's got little man syndrome. He thinks he's like big thing, but he is like my best bud now. Like he hangs around. He's my little beta in the house. Like he knows, like if anybody, like guys walk in, he'll just bark at him and then come to me. And then like, hey, I got his back. There's an alpha in here and you're not it. And he's here.
Yeah.
And we were on vacation and my brother was watching him for us, and he went over to the house and let him out. And I guess there was 2 stray dogs running around, and they like, my brother didn't see him, but he hightailed it and just like plowed right into the side of one of them, rolled it. Damn. And they both took off, and he just was like, yeah, and he chased it, stopped, and was like, all right, I did my job. And I'm like, that's my boy.
Kamikaze wiener dog.
He knows what's up. Yeah. He'll get you if you let him. He's a good protector, but he's ornery. He's just a goober.
That's kind of how our Pomeranian is. This is our first kid. Now we got another kid. He's always the first kid.
Yeah, the dogs are always the first kids. You love them.
It's weird. They said you're like, everyone's like, well, once you have a kid, you're not going to love that dog. And it's like, wow, I think we're all just one big family.
Yeah, so I still consider them kids. Like, honestly, I have 3, and now I technically have 5 kids.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I think the dog moms can say Happy Mother's Day. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I was
I'm okay with it.
I was a dad before I was a dad. So
yeah. What do we got on the list? So we got anything else?
You got the worst tattoo. So if you got a bad tattoo, come out.
Yeah, come out to the thing.
Show it off.
If you got like something your buddy did in the garage or something you did yourself on your butt cheek or whatever, man, just come out to Gator Fest, and you might, especially if we get a hold of Rich or. I don't know if there's any other tattoo guys left in this town anymore, but
I think he's the last one.
If we could get a hold of Rich and have him sponsor the prize, that'd be awesome. But we'll have something, even if, it'll be at least something like Gator plaque or a pair of Gator earrings or whatever. I mean, there's a prize.
You still want a prize.
Tattoo.
So, I mean, because most of the time it's the best tattoo, this and that. Worst tattoo, that's a different kind of, that's fun. Yeah, I like
more fun. It's,
because I mean, cool. You can go look at good tattoo days all day long, but bad tattoos gives you a laugh. It's funny. That's on somebody's body permanently. Like, come on. Like, it's not, how can it not be fun?
I don't think your tattoo's bad. I think that's cool. I wish I would have got it. I was just so busy with other stuff.
I was like, I'm going to go get it. I have to. So good. I was actually in there. There was a group of people that work and run the Redbud Marina over on Louisville Lake, and they were all in there getting tattoos. Mm-hmm. And so I got to have a little fun they were hilarious. All of them. I was busting up laughing because they were all ahead of me, and I was just sitting there talking to them the whole time, and it was so much fun. We had it didn't seem like I had to wait long because we were just laughing.
Right. You just hang out. They were there to get that tattoo?
Yeah, they were there to get, they got Gator tattoos as well.
That's hilarious, man. I remember seeing it on Facebook. They all had their picture. They're like, well, you did it for the Gator.
Yeah. They were, so cool. Their kids were they're, they're not, I mean, not kids, but their kids were there getting tattoos with them and things like that. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's the coolest thing
But
ever.
I mean, I think this is going to be so much fun. I mean, it's a family event. Like you guys bring your kids,
Bring your kids, bring
your
a lawn
dogs,
chair,
yeah.
bring a blanket laid on the grass or whatever. I mean, pretty much come in, claim a spot with your friends, your family, your kids, your dog, your bad tattoo.
Your bad
You
tattoos,
know, and
everything.
set up. I mean, we got the stage over there and electricity, everything. I think Big Ravioli's bringing some lights.
Oh, heck
you
yeah.
know, and it's kind of just, hang out and watch a band. And if you get bored of that, go walk through, buy some stuff. There's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of vendors. There's cotton candy too.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if you've seen Angelina. She's got this cotton candy machine that shoots it up in the air.
What?
It's really cool. It's like, normally they do it in a circle like this.
Yeah.
Hers shoots it up. And so she's got the cone and she's like wrapping it up here.
That's awesome.
It's
So it's just fun to watch it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so cool. It's like an old school candy machine,
heck
I
yeah.
guess. Like, and so yeah, we're gonna have that for the kids. And I have not been able to get any bouncy houses. So if anybody's watching this that does bouncy houses,
Bouncy houses. We
kinda
need them.
that. And
Anybody got a gator bouncy house out there?
Yeah.
Come on.
we might come up with something, might not. I'm hoping we get the bouncy houses.
Yeah.
The kayak people are going to be
Yep.
out there renting out the kayaks. So
Yep,
that's
I know Mikey very well. I actually played in a band with Mikey as well. So yeah,
That's
he
so
played.
crazy.
He actually filled in as a bass player on the very last show that I played with Something to Prove. Yeah,
No way. So
Yeah.
the whole Claremore music scene
I
is
know.
also the Claremore Gator scene.
we just grew up and we just kept on being
We
ridiculous.
found more important issues.
Yes, more important issues than music. We need to protect the.
We need
the
gator
city.
rights.
Yeah, we need gator rights.
in this country.
Love it. I mean, there's going to be so much to do. It's going to be it will take up your day. It will fill
Yeah.
it up. You won't be bored.
Yeah, and I mean you can come and go. I mean if you
Yeah.
don't like country music, you like rock and roll music, or maybe you're a fan of electronic and rap,
Yeah.
or acoustic ukulele, or whatever you
Yeah.
want to do, you can come and
You
go.
got it.
And the schedule's out on Facebook, and it's
Yep.
got all the times. The time slots aren't going to be exactly accurate, obviously.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not Coachella.
I've been. It happens.
Yeah.
I've ran a lot of shows that. I mean, like what I'm telling you, I know what you're going through. I've
Right.
ran big outdoor shows and setting up stages, setting up sound, light, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I've done it
we
and
get
run
you
the
on
bands.
board.
I can be your stage hand, telling everybody, let's go.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've had to be. I mean, even to like big artists, and you're like, all right,
Yeah.
you're off the stage. Let's go.
Right.
We had D12 one time, and they were in the alley, and they were arguing with each other. Do you remember? Yeah,
like the
D12.
song, the band,
Like D12,
literally the
Eminem,
plot of the
D12.
song.
D12, Eminem, yeah, the band. We had that group. It was Eminem wasn't with them, but they were arguing in the back, and we were all there goes a boat. They were already an hour late,
Yeah.
and I finally went back there and I said, "You either getting on the stage now,
Shit.
or we're not playing. And you're not getting paid." I said,
would-
"Right now." And the manager's like, "Who do you think you're talking to?" I'm like, "Who do you think you're talking to? This is my venue. Get on the stage now, or you're not getting paid."
Bro.
And they went up and played like 3 songs.
I would not have
It
the
was-
balls to say that to MC Proof.
You over time you get, because it's usually the people that, I hate to say this, the people that nobody really like, they know them, but there was not that many people that
Eminem
see them.
wasn't there.
Eminem was their draw. And so it's usually the people that think they're bigger than they are that were actually have those attitude problems. Like, well, we can't play unless there's so many people here, this or that. And you're like, well, if you had a bigger draw, we wouldn't be an issue.
There
But
might be more people here if you didn't
Yeah.
come an hour late.
Yeah.
A lot of
So-
people left.
yeah. So, if you would, yeah, that's true. If you wouldn't have waited an hour, yeah, like you got your hands full. I really,
Yeah.
I know you do. It's
Yeah,
going to be,
you can do the math. I think there's like maybe 7 minutes of setup between bands, but we're going to be hustling. But a lot of them are just one man acts, like Kyle May.
yeah, at the beginning, you'll definitely be able to easily get through those.
Yeah,
and kind of
and
get
so we'll
switch out.
build up our time, like 1 minute setup that'll buy us 6 minutes
Yeah.
on the end,
Yeah, definitely. It'll be, and you always have, amps and things backloaded, ready to go. You just move
Oh,
them
yeah.
off and
Yeah,
keep
I
move
think-
on to the next one.
I think we're going to try to get out there at like 11 and start setting everything up. All the vendors get there and get
And-
their spots and stuff.
You're starting it off, right?
Yeah.
We're starting off at 12. Yeah, we haven't even talked about you starting it off. You're going to be a moment of silence and
Yeah. I did it last year for the first time. The first year I did the moment of silence, and then I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to play the Star Spangled Banner on the guitar.
Yes.
Shred it hard, Jimi Hendrix style, or at least Ted Nugent style. I can't claim Jimmy yet, but you know what I mean. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to shred national anthem, just wow, 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 and moment of silence, and then hand it over to Beans and have him just warm the crowd up, because these guys, they don't know what to expect. This guy's hilarious. I'm
ready.
He's funny.
I'm ready. I'm gonna have to go look him up.
Yeah, go. I mean, I don't know if he has any comedy stuff out. He tries to keep all his stuff.
Oh, really?
Once you put it out, you can't really use it. Everybody's already seen it.
Yeah, it's true.
But he's funny. So. Yeah, and then it'll just start rolling, and I don't know how it's really going to go, if everybody's going to be sitting there watching the bands the whole time or walking around more, but I
mean, get up and get engaged with the bands. Have fun. I mean, that's the whole point of this. Have a good time. It's good, safe, fun for your family to come out. We get to laugh, and in all reality, it is funny that we're doing a Gator Fest for a gator that we found in Claremore. Like it's. I don't know. I love it. I love the idea of it. It's that camaraderie. We're bringing everybody together, and it's funny that many people come together for an alligator that we found in our lake.
Right. It's funny, but then you start looking into it. It's kind of serious. It's got a little element of mystery. It's got family. It's got community. It's everything.
Everybody loves a good mystery behind, or a conspiracy theory behind everything. Because who doesn't? I had tons of conspiracy.
Oklahoma Wildlife Department conspired together to eliminate our only alligator. You know what I mean?
They took our alligator. It wasn't theirs to begin with.
Something to talk about, and the timing of the first one just couldn't have been more perfect. We were coming off of COVID and all the bullshit of blah blah blah. And
people wanted to get out.
We just needed any excuse to do something, you know? And it's it's outdoors, it's at the lake, nobody's getting sick. Let's just party for the alligator.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I love the haters too. I don't want to get too negative, but the haters.
You got some haters, huh?
Oh, they're my favorite. Just people on Facebook will get on there that alligator. I can't even think of an example right now, but they're just they don't get it, I think. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they're just
they don't get the whole story.
The whole thing of it, they just don't understand it.
They just go with one view of it.
Something. And it's oh man.
It's exciting. I think
why are you putting on a festival for an alligator that could have killed somebody's kid? It's why are you talking about somebody's kid getting killed?
Did anybody's kid get killed?
No, not a single, no kid, no dog, no nothing. The gator was peaceful.
Yeah, he really, for all we know, he just ate a bunch of fish and kept it going.
Honestly, my theory now that what I have is that it's the Lake Placid thing. I think some lady that lives on this lake would come out every morning and throw her chicken scraps and shit in there, and just the gator got bigger and bigger and bigger.
And really for that gator to grow that big, he had to have some food.
Oh yeah. But that might be why there's not a single fish in this lake too. Has anyone ever caught one?
It's been a very long time since I caught a fish here, but
Now that they killed the gator, I did see a guy pull up like a 4-inch perch the other day.
They're starting to come back.
Yeah. So the fish are
for 3 years. For 3 years, and
at what cost?
That poor gator.
What would you rather have? A rare just dinosaur of a creature that's just so beautiful to look at, or would you rather have a 4-inch perch?
He could have lived for years.
Oh yeah,
yes, because
they get 20 feet, 30 feet.
Man, I've seen I watch swamp people on.
I thought it was a big one when I first heard that. I was like 9.5 foot.
I think it's huge. That's still big to me. I don't know.
It's big, but it's small in the world of 30, 45 footers.
These gators that get. You watch them on TV in Louisiana and Florida when they're going in. These things, their heads alone are half the size of these people's, 3/4 of the size of these people's bodies.
Real, and they'll just go out there and feed them and pet them and wrestle with them. They're friendly creatures, really. At the end of the day, they're a little misunderstood because they're scary. They're not cuddly and soft. You don't pet them, but they should be protected like anything else. I don't think they should have came and killed our only alligator.
There could have been another way, right?
Yeah, if you have
I kind of felt the same way,
personally, which it's kind of an uncommon opinion or whatever, but I think one little sign that said "Beware of Gator" would have done the trick.
I've been to Disney multiple times, and around all their lakes it says "Beware of gators and
Yeah.
snakes."
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just a normal thing.
Right. And so, like, why is it any
Or
different?
if anything, relocate the guy. Get
Yeah,
him a
I
new
mean,
home.
and
Give
I
him
would
somewhere to
be,
go.
I would be against that. I would say leave him in the lake. But if the people want to relocate him, that's
Yeah.
better than killing him.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
but
it's
then we
crazy.
wouldn't have Gator Fest.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, you know, like
Catch 22 there.
like it sucks that old Kurt Cobain had to die, but now we have the Foo Fighters.
Woo.
Yeah,
That was the best analogy. That was-
maybe not.
No, it was great
Gator Fest is
analogy.
way cooler than the Foo Fighters, for the record. But
Yes. Love it.
oh man, no, this is fun, dude. Thank you for having me on.
Man.
This is the coolest thing I've ever done, I think.
I don't know about that. Yeah. But
One of
it's fun. I wanted to start a podcast because there's a lot of awesome stuff that goes around here.
There really is.
I mean, we've got great musicians. We've got awesome leaders. We've got business owners that are just out there doing the work and helping. Like, they're the ones sponsoring the baseball teams. They're the ones doing all these. People are working hard to make the American dream work, and it's not just given to them. And these people, you know, the stuff that's going on around here and the people, I want the world to know them.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, right now, who knows? We only got a handful of people maybe around here that listen, but eventually there may be somebody in another state that listens to us and things like that go,
Definitely.
heck yeah, I'm going to go to Claremore because I want to go to Gator Fest. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like between like you and the stuff J.R. Seifrid's doing,
JR.
and like just all the local music we're starting to have, you know, and everything. It's like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Sometimes, I mean, if I was gonna move here from Alaska or whatever, I would probably find your podcast and watch every episode, and I'd go to JR's page and see what all's going on, and then I'd probably move here.
You can see everything that we got that's going around. If I miss it, JR's definitely caught it because I don't know how that guy keeps. I try to keep up, like working my job, doing the editing. I don't know. I can barely keep up with everything. And everybody's like, how do you stay? I'm like, I don't. I miss like 90% of it.
Yeah, I don't know. And I feel like he goes to all the things too.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
He's always
he'll
there.
put the whole list out, and then I'll go to one of the things, and there he is. It's like, how do you do all this?
He served me at Taste of Claremore. He was serving bangers and mash for Jay Farley's, and he served me while I was there. I was like, hey, what's up, bud? Right. You know, so I mean, yeah, he's out there. He's out there doing it too. Yeah, so he's showing up.
Next time, I think he's going to be the mayor. I mean, we came third place or whatever. He was my guy, but I think it's status quo, you know, it's changing though. I really think
I think we finally are getting to a point where it's the whole good old boy system is gone.
The good parts of it are still there, I think.
There's good parts of the good old boy system. Right, you take care of your friends, your family, things, your close ones, but I think it's more
way of thinking is kind of going.
Yeah, they're not thinking about right now too. They're thinking about what's going to happen in the future for my kids being adults, things like that. I've talked with Debbie, the mayor, a little bit, and she kind of, gave me backstory a little bit of, everything that goes on. And I'm like, that is insane. That's stuff that we didn't even, and that's another reason I wanted to, because people don't realize, like, we can badmouth the Gator. We can badmouth our, the people running our
department.
Yeah, we can badmouth all these people, but we don't know half of what they're doing. And a lot of them are volunteering, and they're not even getting paid to do this, and they're getting just dumped on, left and right. And I'm like,
and even the wildlife people, if you sit down with them, they're probably cool dudes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they are.
But what they could have done too is like sold one hunting tag
and let somebody do it.
You know what I mean? Like auction it off and have like the rare gator hunt of Claremore. I mean, that's probably what they should have done. If they had to kill the thing, wouldn't that be cool?
That would have been fun. But I don't know if we have very many gator hunters really here in Claremore.
That you'd be surprised. Steven Stewart get out there and just kill it with his knife. He would.
Oh, that's so funny. I was dead set on like going out there and just throwing a hook out in the water and trying to find it like I do. I'm like, I watch plenty of TV. I could do that.
Let's get you some strong line,
By the time it gets on my boat, I'll be rethinking everything.
That's why you got to
like 9 foot. Stoot him.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Well, guys, May 18th.
Yep.
Starting at noon, right?
Yep. Starting at noon. You can get there early if you want, but it'll just be a bunch of people setting up. Noon till the lake closes at 10. We're probably gonna start wrapping things up at like 8:30.
Yeah.
Start cleaning up and community cleanup effort.
Stick around if you'd like to help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
help
definitely.
clean up because these lake guys, they're good guys. They'll come up and clean up, but they don't want to clean up after
Oh
everybody.
yeah, that's a lot of work. They're already doing enough to keep it looking like it does here.
Right.
So where exactly is it going to be out here?
It's at shelter. I believe it's called shelter number 1, but
Shelter number
I'll
1.
look.
Is that-
1 or 2? You'll see all the cars. It's the one closer to the lake. It's on the right side if you're pulling up with the
Gotcha.
concrete pad
Yeah.
and everything.
the one that's across from the splash pad, or is it? That's
not
the
that
big.
one.
You're talking about the big one.
There's
the
2
one
of
that's-
them right across from each
It's
other.
right here. This one
Yeah,
right here.
just
That's right next to the playground, not the other playground, but the playground.
Yeah.
By the bathrooms.
Right.
Boom. There
The
we go.
one by the bathrooms.
I'm
That's-
pointing and I'm thinking, I
They
forget.
can't
I always
see.
forget I'm on a podcast. I'm like, over there. The camera's not moving.
Yeah,
but yeah,
shelter
no.
number 1, I think, is what it is.
Right by the bathroom. So
But
that's
it might
even
be
better.
called number 2. So I don't know. It's the one with the bathrooms. You'll see.
Just look for all the people.
Yeah.
Look for the stage, look for the-
music, the food trucks. You'll see it. Everybody knows where it is.
Yeah. I mean, right there by the parking. It's where everybody can park when they're,
Right.
So yeah, plenty of room.
Yeah. We got the Froyo people coming. Have you heard of
heck yeah, no.
It's like a popsicle truck.
What?
They're really
Heck yeah.
good. Gourmet popsicles.
That's not.
Yeah.
I'm down with just regular popsicle, gourmet popsicle.
Gourmet's
yeah.
even better.
Yeah.
What else we got on this list?
Let's see.
I think we
We got like. Let's see. You've talked about what you want to do in the future. So just tell us, like, what's one of your favorite things about Claremore?
My favorite thing about Claremore, man, I don't know. I just kind of like the small town vibe of it.
Yeah.
Just like being able to kind of, you talk to people, everybody's nice.
Yeah.
It's you can, you can get out and mingle around with everybody, and
The people are what make it.
really, yeah, it's the people of Claremore. And what else is good? I mean, I like the nature trail, RSU.
oh,
nature
yeah.
trail's
Oh,
fun. The
yes.
lake is the best.
Oh yeah, I used to come out here and just sit.
Yeah, for
Just
real.
chill.
You know what I'll do a lot actually is I'll go walk on the bicycle, the mountain bike
Yeah,
trail back there.
yeah.
That's pretty cool little nature trail back
We got one of the best bike trails
there. Mhm.
around.
And they're expanding it too. It's
Yeah.
like they're
I saw them building. They were building a new bridge over there
Yeah.
not too
Yeah.
long ago. Rory, him and his little crew of guys, man. Everybody that's volunteered and everything, they worked a lot of man hours to get out there. And like, even if you don't ride a bike, I'm not a mountain biker, but I like to walk and hike.
Yeah.
It's perfect for that
Yeah,
too.
I'll
There's
take the
lots of stuff to
Pomeranian
see.
out there, little
Yeah.
girl. We'll just kind of like, we get tired of playing on the playground. So
Yeah.
just go kind of walk around in the woods and have
That's when
fun
they
out
find
there.
the cool stuff and
Yeah.
get to see all the
For
the things
sure.
we don't see that because it is too noisy and things like that. But yeah,
Gatorfest, May 18th. Be there. Bring a lawn chair. Bring a blanket. Bring your friends. Bring your family.
bring some money, buy you a shirt,
Yeah.
go and see all the vendors that are going to be there. My nose is running like crazy
I
because
know it's getting cold out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, everybody, our crowd has left us now, so we don't even have a crowd anymore.
I
They're all
know they're
driven
not
away.
watching. We did a live podcast, and everybody in the workout crew was watching us, and
They were trying to figure out what the heck we were doing.
they agree that Claremore is the most wonderful suburb that you can be. in.
There's some good places around, but I mean, you just can't beat it. It really is.
A lot of people sleep on Inola, though. Inola's kind of a cool little.
I know it's a good spot.
I went through there.
There's
the
a
other day.
lot of good stuff, and I know.
Simple Simons. Hey.
Good old Simple Simons. One of these days, I'm going to go do the Simple Simon Pizza Challenge. Like, let's go do it.
What is that? That's
They have this massive pizza, and you get 2 people, and you got to eat it all in like certain time. Yeah, like,
easy. We can do
dude,
that right now.
I can do pizza all day long.
Oh yeah.
I can eat a large pizza by myself.
What do you think about the Brutus Burger Challenge up there at the Hard Rock? Have you heard of this?
No.
I don't remember how much money it is, but it's free if you eat it all. And it's a burger. It's like this big. It's
What?
like, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, there's no way I could do
I think
burgers.
only 5 people have ever done it.
Wow. Yeah, no.
But
I like burgers, but I don't think I can handle that. I'd get the meat sweats. I went to like one of those little places where they walk around and cut meat off onto your plate and things like that with
I've
my
never
wife.
done that, like a Brazilian.
Yeah, it was over there in Tulsa in the mall. It was right there on the wall.
Texas State,
yeah,
Brazil. I've been wanting to go
Dude.
there. Is it good?
it was amazing.
Wow.
But
See,
like it was we went for our anniversary, me and my wife, and we went back to the hotel and we just ordered dessert from Olive Garden and just later because we were at the Hard Rock and that's where we're staying. We're like, we're gonna go gamble, this and that, blah, blah, walk around. No, we were both had so much meat. Like I was sweating, literally I had meat sweats. Never in my life have had meat sweats. And I was like, yeah, I don't feel good. I'm not walking around down there. I can't handle that right now.
So we just Brazilian coma.
Yeah, they definitely, but yeah, the meat sweats, I don't ever really want to go there again. Really. It was pretty rough. Even the next day it was pretty rough.
I've never had that.
Yeah, it was brutal. I've never ate that much meat in my life. And
That's
I did.
Funny. All right, I guess we'll say a few closing words here about Gator Fest. It's for the community. It's a free thing, and it's going to be a free thing. Like, we're never going to charge any money. Yeah. It's never going to be, I might have to charge a vendor fee next year to cover the $200 permit fee, but it's not about making money or anything like that. It's all about community together, free festival, and remembering the Gator every year from now on, and just knowing how badass Claremore is for having that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the goal. And thanks for having me on to talk about it, man. That's cool.
Come out May 18th and see it. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to be out there for sure. I'm going to set up the camera. People come and talk. Like, come and see me, talk to me. You'll end up on the podcast. Absolutely. And tell me how much fun you're having. Like, I want to hear it because it's really worth it whenever somebody comes up to me like, dude, that was so much fun. Because all the work that you put into it makes it worth it.
Oh yeah. We work on it all year long. It's become, basically it's been 3 years of my life. That's Gator Fest. Like, as soon as this one's over, I'm already thinking about the next one. It's like, I don't know. I just love this shit, man. I don't know why. It's like, it's become such, just bringing people together. I don't know. I just like it. I feel like people need that. I think
definitely.
You want to just come and be able to let loose a little bit and not have to worry about like, it's so stiff,
Nose up in the air, people. Yeah. Just have fun.
Wear your Crocs, don't even wear a shirt. Who cares?
Yeah. Just hang out. Yeah. Awesome. Well, guys, Jackson, thanks for being on the episode, man. Dude, it was a lot of fun, dude. Come on out there, guys. It's you won't want to miss it. I promise you will not want to miss it. You don't want to miss this. You will not miss it. You'll be bad. You'll be sad if you do. So, guys, thank you guys for listening to another episode of Never Met a Stranger Didn't Like.